Hey everybody, Easy Amateur Radio here, and this is a quick one today. I didn't expect to do this, but this is a TI36X Pro calculator. And so many times we throw stuff out, and I want to talk about right to repair. So this is a video of me repairing the battery out of this calculator and just putting everything back together. Like I said, I didn't really expect to publish this video, but thought it was an interesting concept. A lot of people just throw stuff out nowadays and don't really look at repairing. I took a chance to repair this because I couldn't get anything to work, and so I decided to go ahead and try to repair this, and I'll put the screws back in that hold the battery down. You want to make sure this is just a standard coin battery, that the words are going facing upwards. Companies like John Deere and Kubota are really pushing their right to repair stuff uh, because they want to put software in that only John Deere certified technicians can use. And please excuse my cat. It decided it wanted to be in this video. But they want to have services where only John Deere technicians can work on it. And this is something that we as consumers need to realize is harming what we buy. You want to buy once and cry once. You don't want to have to take it back and forth for servicing parts and things like that and not be able to work on it. That's why I'm a fan of Toyota vehicles, because in 2025 you can still work on them. And I think it's important for people to realize that just because something breaks doesn't mean you can't work on it and fix it. So that's why I'm changing the battery out on this calculator. This is probably a $15 calculator. I don't know where I got it, how long I've had it, but it's my shop calculator. I use it, once or twice a week, and it stopped working. And I said, well, I'll change the battery out, and the solar wasn't charging the other one, so that meant the battery was bad. So I just started unscrewing stuff. And I think this is an important aspect for us as consumers, and this is the battery. This is going to be just a coin battery, just a CR2032 3-volt battery, and you want to make sure the positive side is facing upwards. But, as consumers, it's all right to fix what we buy. The companies that sell these products aren't necessarily in charge of us fixing it. And here we go, we see everything's back working again. But it's not their responsibility or their right to just hold that in, to hold the information in. We as consumers need to be capable and aware enough to fix things. Work on your own cars, work on your own household appliances like vacuums and blenders and things like that. And working on something as small as a calculator can teach someone, especially a younger person, that hey, just because this is broke doesn't mean A, it can't be fixed, and B, that we have to throw it out. So this is not the best produced video, or is it going to be my most popular video? If it was, this cat wouldn't be walking in front of the camera. But like I said, I didn't expect to publish this video, but it was something that I felt was important to me, that we as consumers have a right to repair what we buy. When we purchase it, it's ours. We can't give it back to them, or they shouldn't be the only ones that can work on it or fix it or tell us to buy a new one. We as consumers should be empowered enough to fix what we buy and what we break. You break it, you buy it in the store, but you break it, you don't need to buy another one. You break it and you fix what you got. That's why older vehicles lasted 20, 30 years, something like that, and not just 5 years. Same things with these small consumer electronics and consumer parts. These things can last a lot longer if we just take the time and the understanding of what it means to fix what we have and to actually own it. So there we go. Here's the TI36X Pro fixed, and we'll punch around with some numbers, make sure everything's working, do some simple math that I know I can add up, make sure everything's fine with this. So this is just a little small video, nothing special, and I just wanted to show everybody that you too can repair what you buy. 73 from Easy Amateur Radio.